Hello, welcome back to class 9th of Learning Basic English. In this course, we are going to primarily focus on our communication skills, working on our speaking skills, reading, writing, and listening skills as well. We would enhance our vocabulary by learning difficult idioms and words, and we will enhance our pronunciation with the help of pronunciation practice every day as well. So let's start with what we have studied so far. Let's recall. In this program, we have studied in the first lecture about sentence structures and subject-verb agreement. We have studied about auxiliary verbs and modal verbs. We studied about passive voice speech and where to use it. We studied skimming and scanning technique of reading. We studied about transition words and prepositions in English language. For a complete communication, we studied about 5W1H rule. We studied quantifiers for countable and uncountable nouns. We studied about directional writing as well as writing in different formats, that is, of bullet points and paragraphs. Our today's topic is use of adjectives. Adjectives can enhance our vocabulary very quickly and brilliantly. So, look at the pictures here. The girl is hesitant to take sweets from the little girl. The young girl is sitting anxious. The girl is satisfied after doing the shopping. The girl, the student, is eager to give answer. The children are playing joyfully. The boy is ashamed. So, try to learn new adjectives today and let's see where and how we can use adjectives. So, what are the adjectives first? Adjectives होते क्या हैं? An adjective is a word that describes or modifies a noun or pronoun. किसी भी noun या pronoun के बारे में मज़ीद information दे, that is called adjective. It gives more information about the quality, quantity, size, color, shape, or region or opinion of the noun or pronoun. For example, the tall building. She wore a red dress. Here, tall and red are two types of adjectives. It can be helpful. The helpful girl helped the boy pick up the books. So, helpful is also adjective. Now the question comes, why we should use adjectives in language? ज़रूरत क्या है adjectives की language में? एक language बोल रहे हैं, simple plain sentences बोल रहे हैं. Why do we need adjectives in our language? Look at these sentences. The blue sky looked beautiful. Now you can say the sky looked beautiful, but adding an adjective with sky makes your sentence more beautiful. It helps you visualize it easily. आप ज़्यादा आसानी से ज़्यादा easily समझ जाते हैं बात को जब उसके साथ adjectives यूज़ किए जाते हैं. She lives in a large house. वो एक बड़े से घर में रहती है. She lives in a house. किसी भी ordinary घर में रह सकती है. But when you tell that she lives in a large house, that tells that your focus is on her house being large. यहाँ पे बताया क्या जा रहा है कि उसका घर बड़ा है, ये नहीं कि वो एक घर में रहती है. So, we met a famous singer. Famous singer. It's not an ordinary singer. कोई भी आम सा singer नहीं है. It's a famous singer जिससे हम मिले. This cake is delicious. ये केक बहुत delicious है, yummy है. So, this is a cake. It's a simple sentence. It doesn't tell us, is the cake delicious? Is the cake stale? Is the cake beautiful? So, this tells that the taste is delicious. Then, I brought 2 pens. 2 pens is the quantity of pens. I brought pens. Yeah, I brought many pens. It's not that specific. जब हमें specifically बताना हो तो हम quantity बताते हैं. Quantity is also a part of adjectives. जब हम बताते हैं कि कोई चीज़ कितनी है in numbers or quantity, we tell the quantity and that is also a type of adjective. Moving on to our listening skills. So, So let's listen to the instructions of this listening task. For listening task, you will hear a passage read aloud 2 times. So the passage will be read 2 times, but the rule says the first time just listen carefully and understand the story and do not write anything. So first time सिर्फ सुनना है आपने. The second time, listen again and write one sentence answer to the questions below. One word answer is not required. Just write one sentence answer. Not more than one sentence, not less than one sentence. One complete sentence. Write only one sentence for each answer. Okay, let's listen to the passage now. On Sunday morning, Ali woke up early because he had planned a trip to the seaside with his cousins. They packed a small bag with snacks, cold drinks, and a football. The weather was warm and a light breeze was blowing, making it a perfect day for the beach. After a 1 hour drive, they arrived and spread out a blanket near the water. The children played football, while the adults enjoyed tea from the nearby stall. Around noon, Ali went for a short swim in the shallow water. He saw some small fish and seashells near his feet. Later, they all ate sandwiches and mangoes together. In the afternoon, they visited a small market near the beach, where Ali bought a straw hat and his cousin bought sunglasses. Before leaving, they took a group of photos to remember the day. They reached home just before the sunset, feeling happy and tired after spending the whole day outdoors. This was the text. Now look at the questions given. Where did Ali go? Who went with Ali? What sport did the children play? What drink did the adults have? What fruit did they eat? There are 5 more questions. Here. What did Ali buy? What did his cousin buy? What time of the day did they arrive home? What did Ali see in the water? How long was the drive? Now, let's listen to the text once again. On Sunday morning, Ali woke up early because he had planned a trip to seaside with his cousins. They packed a small bag with snacks, cold drinks, and a football. The weather was warm and a light breeze was blowing, making it a perfect day for the beach. After 1 hour drive, they arrived and spread out a blanket near the water. The children played football, while the adults enjoyed tea from the nearby stall. Around noon, Ali went for a short swim in the shallow water. He saw some small fish and seashells near his feet. Later, they all ate sandwiches and mangoes together. In the afternoon, they visited a small market near the beach where Ali bought a straw hat and his cousin bought sunglasses. Before leaving, they took a group photo to remember the day. They reached home just before the sunset, feeling happy and tired after spending the whole day outdoors. Now, have you written the answers of all 10 questions? That was easy. I hope you have written the answers of all 10 questions in one sentence. Let's move to the next section of today's class, that is pronunciation practice. So, let's start. The first word is almond, almond, attache, bouquet, boutique, chaos, chaos, coup, coupon, debris, debut, divorce, epitome, faux pas, femme, flower, gauge, genre, hyperbole, ingenuity, attenuary, Jewelry. Here are a few more tongue twisters for your practice of fluency. I saw a kitten eating chicken in the kitchen. Try saying all these tongue twisters without stopping with fluent language, without looking at the sentence. How can a clam in a clean cream can? I thought of thanking you. If a dog chews shoes, whose shoes does he choose? Near an ear, a nearer ear, a nearly eerie ear. Let's see what's the idiom of today. Let's recall what were the idioms. Idiom is an expression that doesn't exactly mean what the word says. Idioms का exact same meaning नहीं होता. जो words होते हैं, there's a story behind it. उस story को हमें याद रखते हुए या we have to make one story for ourselves, but they doesn't literally mean what they are. Okay, spill the beans. What does spill the beans mean? To tell a secret. Spill the beans का मतलब होता है कोई secret बता देना. She talked too much and told the secret. She spilled the beans. So today's idiom is pie in the sky. What does that mean? It means an idea or plan that looks wonderful but that is unlikely to happen. So you can use it in sentence like his dreams of becoming a famous singer are just a pie in the sky. They don't look real. We don't believe he would be a famous singer. That was all for our ninth class. Thank you.